amino acid, peptide and proteins. So this is the general structure of amino acid. You will find here in the left hand side the amino group and right hand side carboxyl group, and below alpha carbon atoms and above R groups. So that the one is amino group and another is carboxyl groups you will find here. Okay, this is all about the structure of the amino acid. Then when one amino acid join together another, then it is called bipeptides. Then third one is attached with that. Then CONH is the form. So the amide groups or peptide bonds it's found in that. So the protein, what is protein? Protein are an organic compound, nitrogenous, colloidal polymer that made up of amino acid joined together by peptide bonds, and they contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogens. Now I will tell you what is a amino acid. Amino acid are the building blocks of protein containing amino groups and carboxyl groups. That protein, amino groups and carboxyl group along with the different types of side chains. So this is all about the proteins and their definition. And another is amino acids. Okay, now another is same thing, same words. I will explain how the protein is formed. Amino acid commonly found in the protein alpha amino acid, meaning that amino group is substituted by alpha carbon atoms. Where is the alpha carbon atoms? You see here CH is the alpha hydrogen atoms, here is amino groups or side chains. So building blocks of proteins that will convert in and determine the chemical properties of each amino acid. And protein folds into biological functions. So this is all about the amino acid and its functions. Now I will tell you what are the functions of the proteins on the basis of their compositions or it found in the living organisms. If you see that proteins are the important compounds of all living organisms, that is wherever the structural integrity is found in the plants, human beings, air, wherever scale, nail, hair, all are made up of this structural protein. It played active roles in that. And so these are the structural component. Then there are structural enzymes there. Certain proteins gives you hereditary elements too. And it is also IgG and IgE. Okay, that is immunity, immunoglobulins. Okay, respiratory functions. Certain proteins are used in hormone regulation activities. So this is the nitrogenous compound and variety of amino acid joined together, and that is form of proteins. And one amino group and another carboxyl group, same thing is continuously chain, and the protein is dispersible or indispensable, essential to substances of life. So where the protein is found in the natures, I will show you certain pictures too in next slide. The protein keratins. All vertebrates is the chief component of this hair, scale, horn, wall, nail, feathers. Okay, wow, yes, see here pictures. One is insect is there, that light producing fireflies. It is the resultant reaction involves a protein that is called luciferin. In night you will find a certain lights. Okay, behind the insect fire, that is called fireflies. Okay, that is called luciferase is the enzyme. Okay, ATP catalyze. So hemoglobin, and that you know very well. Same thing is with in another slide you will find antigens and antibody IgG and IgM. Okay, this is all about the yes, functions and where it is found, locations. Now how occurrence, where is the protein is found and how we are utilizing, that is found in animals, plants. Okay, so plant is eating by the animals, animal eat by certain human being too, but these are the plant as a food materials and food, many food material, animal origin or vegetable origins or Okay, that most of having this protein contents. So it occurs in body fluids, in the cell cytoplasm, in the animal cells. They also present in the structural part of animals, as I said previously, hair, blood, fur, nail, horn, and cartilages. In plants too, they are the present in the vegetable products. Okay, so vegetable products and food products of animal origins, milk and milk products, and it's also provide in a paneer, khoya, vegetarian. Why? One question I am asking you: why average when you are calculating any protein content, crude fiber, crude protein, that will certain factor is there in the formula 6.25 for the groundnut. Why this is good? Because if you have a long chain of protein, 100 grams of protein, that requires, or in that composition, approximately 16% nitrogen is there. So you divide 100 divided by 16, that will gives you a 6.25. Yes, so the factor is that. Okay, now this factor, now classification of proteins, that very much important in the exam, that is asking in many examination. Classification of protein is classified into three parts. One is simple protein, conjugated protein, and derived protein. Simple protein, as per the Osborne classification, the albumin, globulin, glutenin, prolamins. Okay, these are the four fractions, but in certain literature you will find glutelins too. So classification of proteins, that is albumin, globulin, glutelins, prolamins, and then conjugated protein, chromoprotein. Chromo means color. Glycoprotein, that is glucose molecules is attached carbohydrate moiety with the protein, then glycoprotein. Phosphorus is attached with the protein, then it is phosphoprotein or casein, and lecithin, nucleoproteins. Here is also same thing as conjugated proteins: chromoprotein, glycoproteins, phosphoprotein, nucleoprotein, lecithoprotein, lipoprotein, and metalloprotein. All A to G. That you have to remember, these 7 are conjugated protein. Conjugated means it is attached with the other parts, not only same things. Okay, nucleic acid, then nucleic acid and protein, glycolysis and protein, chromo in protein, and derived protein, primary derived and secondary derived. That is proteases and metaproteins and peptones. Okay, these are the classifications: simple protein, conjugated protein, and derived proteins. You have to remember this. Albumins, that is water soluble; globulins, that is salt soluble; glutenin, that is acid soluble; prolamins, that is the alcohol solubles. Okay, and glutelins too. It is part of that. Okay. Now the simple proteins defined. How it's defined? They are naturally occurring protein. Upon hydrolysis, it gives you only alpha amino acids. So hydrolysis of this protein will give you a amino acid chain. Then conjugated protein means simple protein are linked with the non-protein part, that is phosphatic group, also called as, if it is metal with, lipid with, carbohydrate with, phosphorus with. As I said in previous slide, that is conjugated lipid with. Then lipoprotein, carbohydrate with, glycoprotein, phosphoproteins. Okay, nucleoproteins. These are the conjugated protein. And derived proteins, that is resulting from heat or changing in the pH, chemical or enzyme, is called the derived protein. They are further classified into primary derived protein and secondary derived protein. And this is all about the classification in. Now conjugated protein, as I said, that is prosthetic group is attached with them, and these are the example you have to remember: casein of milk, that is phosphoproteins; then hemoglobin, that is heme protein, that is hemoprotein; flavin, succinate dehydrogenase is the enzyme; metalloprotein, that can be asked in the method of pollines. Okay. Now, as I said previously, same slide is a repetition. How many amino acids are found in the nature? 20 amino acids commonly found in the proteins. Okay. So they are the non-coding proteins are also found. That is non-nitrogenous protein. Hmm? Protein or amino acid? Yes. This is the structure of glyceraldehyde. You will find L and D form. L means levo, D form levo and dextro. Alpha rotatory, alpha and beta. Same thing is here is steric relationships of alpha alanine and that is L-alanine and D-alanine. Okay, same stereoisomers. So the classification, another classification of amino acid, that is on the basis of their structural or functionalities. First classification I will give you. Types of amino acid, that is 6 types on the basis of their acidic, basic, aromatic, sulfur containing, heterocyclic. Now neutral amino acids. Neutral means there are no charges. Both charges are same. Glycine, valine, threonine, leucine and serine. So you remember GVTSL. Okay. Then acidic amino acid, 2 carboxyl groups are there and 1 NH2 group in that structure. So aspartic and glutamic acid. Same thing is with basic amino acid. To remember, basic means HAL. HAL means HAL. HAL means histidine, arginine and lysine. These are the basic amino acid. Aromatic means it has having a phenyl rings. Tyrosine, phenylalanine. Okay. Sulfur containing amino acid means it is methionine, cysteine, cysteine, having in structure of sulfur. Okay. Heterocyclic means tryptophan, histidine, proline. Proline is an amino acid that can also be asked in the many examinations. Okay. Now we will see the structures in 3 minutes. Okay. First is here non-polar aliphatics. You will, wherever the red H means arching. If you see the structure of your human beings, that is head is above 1, then here is NH2 and COOH and R group is below. So here is H is the R group, so glycine. CH3 is the R group, then alanine. Proline, CH2, 3 times. Okay, remaining structure is same. Then CH, CH3. If you stand up yourself and exercise like that, H, NH2, COOH, then in between belt side CH, and one leg is CH3, another leg is CH3. So same structure is found in valine. Then CH2, CH, CH3. Then CH2 2 times and one CH, CH3, that will isoleucine. Okay. And CH2, CH2 as CH3, then it is called methionine. Okay, sulfur containing amino acid. Now polar groups, that is found in the serine, threonine, cysteine, glutamine, arginine. Okay. Then aromatic amino acids. Aromatic means having this structure. Okay. This is. Then positively charged. Histidine, arginine, lysine, threonines. Okay. No, only HAL. Okay. This is the positively charged. Aspartic and glutamate, that is acidic amino acid, and finally aspartate, that convert into a aspargine, glutamate convert into glutamine, that is basic amino acid. So this is all about the classification of amino acids and introductory part of the proteins.